What's going on, everybody? Proud to announce the Spotlight Sports Network are partnered with SeatGeek. Save $20 off your first order for live events, concerts, and sporting events, and more. All you have to do is just insert the promo code Spotlight Sports Network to save today. Again, that's Spotlight Sports Network and save $20.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo. What is up? What is up? It is me, it's Key. We're back. We're in the building with another episode of the 7200 second podcast. And again, Coach Dante will be up here momentarily. He's getting his computer together. But what is going on, y'all? Good evening. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got another great episode. We coming up on 30 episodes so far. So the next milestone will be 50. Yeah, we getting it started. Started 7200 seconds right when the pandemic started. The world needed something to talk about, and there wasn't nothing going on, so we was trying to bring you each and everything possible to set your mind at ease, because sports was shut down. We didn't know what to do. It was so bad. We were doing live play by play playing Madden. Like it got bad. Like, what's going on, Sleeping Angels and Niners Sports Nation? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? But yeah, it got bad. But we here. So again, 50 episodes is will be coming up soon. We almost at 30. But we're gonna get down to some injuries, some news until coach comes on. But last night's game, what's going on, R2? Burn, where you been at, man? Where you been at? Good to have you here. Good to have you. Last night's game, I know we did go over a little bit in the morning show, but you had the NFC East matchup. It was the Dallas Cowboys up against the New York Giants. I mean, surprisingly, it was a good game. The defense was just too much for Daniel Jones. They sacked and pressured him about 24 times. Michael Parsons was the hot man. They put a safety spy on Daniel Jones. It was just crazy. But you can't blame Daniel Jones for his troubles, because in all reality, we all crack on Daniel Jones. Oh, Danny Penny, he's not dimes, Danny Nichols. But who's around him? Who was around him? Who do we have to throw to? Who do we got to throw to? Kenny Galladay? Galladay supposedly is on the trading block. He's always hurt. And who's going to take his contract? Sterling Shepard? He just went out with an ACL injury. He tore it yet last night. He can't stay healthy. What's going on after our sports? He can't stay healthy. So it's just like, that's not my favorite team, Houston Angels. I wanted to tie last night, but I didn't get that. That didn't happen. Who does Daniel Jones really have to throw? You had Evan Ingram, who was there, got traded to Jacksonville, couldn't catch nothing. Thank God they got Daniel Bellinger from San Diego State. That's semi decent. I know he's a rookie. Galladay can't stay healthy. He's complaining. Tony's supposed to be Kadarius Tony's supposed to be on the trading block too after 2 years. Who else they got? Who does Daniel Jones have to throw to? I mean, Saquon, he's back, but your Jags don't suck. for Burn. They 2-1 right now, but we got y'all this week. Um, so the Jags don't completely suck just yet. They were leading that AFC South division, which the NFC least is not the least division. It definitely ain't. New York Giants fans blew up Daniel Jones, and he has no help on offensive line. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you give him time, and plus he's mobile. He's another mobile quarterback. He was actually flinging it down the field yesterday. He was actually flinging it downfield. Yeah, the Dallas defense was great last night. I will say that about Dallas. The defense was there. Um, so make sure, Coach. I know he's having some connection issues, but he'll definitely be on. Of course, we're gonna get down into the NFL. Probably talk a little bit of NBA. Get to some college. We gonna talk about it all. What's going on, Jada? I don't get the Eagles Jags game, so I think okay. There you go. So yeah, so let's start off with again. Sterling Shepard. He can he definitely can't stay healthy. He's out with a torn ACL. For the Chargers, Keenan Allen will be back this week. Well, right, we face the Bears, New York Giants. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we win. Well, y'all gotta stop. Y'all run defense, ain't that great. So y'all better hope Saquon don't run all up and down. So I know they all y'all Damian Pierce did give y'all a little bit of trouble in that Texas game, but Keenan Allen will be back. I think he's questionable for Sunday. Justin Herbert, he's still banged up from the rib injuries, which I don't think he should have went out there and played Sunday. They lost to a Jags team convincingly. I know they flustered with injuries over there. No Bosa, he's out. He's going to be out for a couple weeks. They still know J.C. Jackson, and they just lost Guyton on the other end, and they lost their offensive tackle in Rashawn Slater for the year. So the Chargers is depleted injury wise. So we'll see what they're gonna do in that division. Still, I know they had high hopes. I mean, it's still early in the season. Still got Mike Williams. Still got Herbert. Still got Eckler, and you still got Keenan Allen. So we'll definitely see what will happen there in Los Angeles over there. Also, who got hurt is where's my notes here? Again, Galladay, he's up on a trading block. So be on the lookout for Galladay as possible, but who's going to take the contract? I was seeing you go to Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. So that'll be crazy if he goes over there. At least if he stays healthy and he goes to Green Bay, that'll definitely be a target for um Aaron Donald. I mean not Aaron Donald, Aaron Rodgers. Because he don't trust his receivers. He even came out and said he don't trust his receivers. So and we got the man, the hardest working man here on the network. We got Coach Dante. Finally he's in the building, y'all. Uh-oh. Look like Coach is stuck. I was about to say, all right, there we go.
Say what?
I thought you were stuck there a little bit.
Come on with that hardest working man. Come on, man. I'm just
Come
playing.
on, you know you is.
Nah, I'm just joking. I'm doing good, man. I'm ready to get right into it. I'm ready to get
David Montgomery got hurt. Who else got hurt? Pringle, he's on the IR list. Like we had some. Oh, Mac Jones is hurt. He's gonna be out for a couple of weeks with that high ankle sprain. Trent Williams over there with San Fran is just crazy. Even the Raiders had some injuries. Perriman was out. Renfro was out. But just going over the Monday night game a little bit. And but yeah, Miles Garrett. Oh, and DeAndre Swift is going to be out. So I know that's going to hurt Coach because he had him in his lineup.
Yeah, I took him. I had to take him out.
So but yeah, Miles Garrett, come to find out, was in a car accident. But everything's okay there. That's just crazy how Miles Garrett was in a car accident. Dante Jack still suck. I was just saying in my head, where the hell Burn been at? And boom, he pops up. What's going on, Mo? Jaded. I thought it was his no, it's his ankle. Yes, you did. You did. You was the only one that picked the Colts. Dan for sure did. But let's get into things here. Who was your top three playmakers in week three?
Top three playmakers. One, I'm going with Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith dominated my Texans. He was the main, like on defense, he was the reason why they actually won the game. On defense, he made every play, the game winning interception. He forced a fumble. He was all over the field, stopped us from getting in the end zone on fourth down. Roquan Smith dominated every aspect of the game on defense and disrupted we tried to do. So I'm going to go with Raekwon Smith as number one. Got to put a defensive player there. Number two. I'm going to have to go. Let me see. I'm not quite. I'm number two. Number two, I'm just gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with Cooper Rush at number two for what he did in that with Dallas. For what he did with Dallas, I'm gonna have to go with him at number two. Number three, I just gotta go with the. Like I said again, man. I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts entire offense and entire team. I thought they had a bounce back win this week, and I thought this was desperate and needed. But I'm going to use them as a wild card, and I'm going to go with Ryan Tannehill at number three for the Tennessee Titans.
All right, so I gotta be a little biased here, and you know I'm not biased too much. Top playmaker, one of my tops is of course Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith getting 8 catches, almost 200 yards, 169 yards, and a touchdown. I got him as a playmaker. Got the Eagles defense, 9 sacks. I know it's Carson Wentz in Washington, but it's 9 sacks. It's 9 sacks. And then also I got Nick Chubb on this list. Nick Chubb is going to be the leading rusher this year. After all is said and done, he's going to be the leading rusher. Now, will he break records? No, but he will definitely. It won't be Derrick Henry that'll be leading in rushing. It'll definitely be Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb is running his ass off right now. So I got Eagles defense, Devontae Smith, and Nick Chubb. Give it to Rush Tannehill over Mac Jones. All right. And all right. So we all know what happened with Tua. He did get knocked out in the game. He had to go out for concussion protocol. But as he was getting up, you can see he was wobbly. So then he came back in after the concussion protocol. So they're saying, did he get rushed back in? Did he lie about it? We don't know, but he's saying it was a back. Do you think they should have brought Tua back in, or they should have put him out just for more precautionary purposes?
If a guy is wobbly like that, you don't bring him back in. If a guy can't stand up on his feet and he's wobbly like that, you don't bring him back in. That means he could have a concussion. He can have some sort of a concussion. I don't know why the Dolphins consider bringing him back in, but you know it's the player. They're gonna say they're gonna want to go back out there and compete. You're gonna want to go out there and you're gonna want to tell the coach that you're okay, and the coach will somehow put you back in. But no, you can't put him out there for God. If you see a guy is knocked out and wobbly, you can't go with that. You can't do that.
I mean, if it was his back, he did go out there and play great. But if it comes to find out that Tua lied or the doctors didn't do something, Miami's going to be in trouble because they put this concussion protocol in for a reason, and Miami didn't follow. Somebody is going to get the blame there. That was what I swear. If they put them back in, he was still concussion. That's on call for Miami. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. Yep, health is more important. I definitely agree. So if it come to find out that Tua and the doctors, especially, something happened to put him back in early, it's gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be in trouble because you can clearly see when he got up, he had to have help getting off the field. And I don't care how bad your back's hurting, your back is not gonna make you do that. Your back is definitely not gonna make you do that. So we just talked again. We just talked. Okay. Are the Chargers in trouble? Just broke down their injuries. What is first of all, what is going on in the AFC West right now?
I told Slay them Chargers always gonna goddamn struggle. He just don't believe. I told Slay that. I told Slay them Chargers was gonna fucking struggle. I told him that. Now I say that's the reason why I got him in the wild card, because I don't trust the Chargers. And I was dead wrong about the damn Raiders. I was dead wrong. I'm not picking them no more. I'm not picking them no more. I don't give a damn what it is. I plead the field before I pick them again. I tell Coach Spot like that. I ain't gonna even lie. I plead the field before I pick them again. But I think there's some kind of trouble. I think there's some kind of trouble. The injuries to Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert is kind of beat up a little bit, but I don't want no excuses. I don't want no excuse for Justin Herbert. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh, he's hurt, playing on the hurt." Real, but goddamn it, he's out there. He's out there on the field, so it's no excuse. If you out there and you're playing football, I don't want no excuses. If you're hurt, you shouldn't be playing. If you're injured, yes, that means he's in. That means he's just injured. He's out there playing. So it's a difference between when you're hurt and when you're injured. He's injured as of right now. So he played against Jacksonville, so he's injured right now. He's not hurt. He's injured. So he's otherwise, if you're injured, you're good enough to go. So that means he's injured. He's good enough to go. So I'm not making no excuse from how he played. He was out there. If he was out there, he's out there. So injuries kill him. The defense, it doesn't look like it's okay or it's improved or not. There's just a lot of things wrong with the Los Angeles Chargers, and that's why I basically got them in a wild card spot, because I don't trust them. I don't care what game. They can go into a big game. They don't know how to beat the Chiefs. They can't win a game that they're supposed to win. And the Jaguars is a game that they're supposed to win. You just got to give the Jaguars credit for how they came out and played.
Shout out to my guy JD, man. JD was he was the very first person with me on a 72-second podcast. He started off with me, so he was on there with me when we first started 72, right when the pandemic was. So what's going on, JD? What's going on? Exactly. Like I don't know what's going on with this AFC West, especially the Raiders. Don't know what's going on over there in Vegas down there. Denver got their issues too offensively. I mean, can we blame Hackett? I mean, he's never been a head coach before. They got to bring an advisor in. Can we really blame? I mean, who's more put together? Is it the Raiders or is it Denver?
You say who's more put together?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Nathaniel Hackett he looks like he doesn't know how to coach at this level right now, but he's still winning games. He's still winning football games. They're having the same issues that the Raiders having on offense, but the difference is they're finding a way to win games. Yes, they beat my Houston Texans in a tough brawl, but they found a way to win. Yes, they struggled against Denver. That was a boring ass game right there. But they found a way to win.
That game was horrible.
Yeah, they found a way to win. Now they made the plays when they need to. Raiders struggling on offense, can't put it together. The quarterback can't put it together. The coaching can't put it together. The defense is non-existent sometimes, but the defense doesn't give up any points in the second half. So you got to go back to the offensive side of the football. You got to go back to the offensive side of the football. Offense got to get going. You got too many weapons of each and every game. You got too many good weapons. Waller looked like he checked out for the Raiders. I don't know what's going on with Renfro. I heard a lot of Raiders fans say they need to bench him for Holland. And Holland had a great game yesterday. Carr is missing open wide receivers. Sometimes he's missing wide open receivers, and yesterday he put the ball on the money a lot, and the receivers wasn't dropping them. But like I say again, he's the leader. He's the leader of that team, so he's going to get most of the blame. So, like I say, coaching got to get better. Play calling got to get better. They got to be more balanced. They got to run the football more. But Devontae Adams looks frustrated. Every time you look at him, he looks frustrated and over. He even came out and voiced his frustration of this team. And hey, I mean, again, Waller looked like a guy that just checked out on the Raiders. And I knew he checked out in the playoff game early last year when he didn't make an effort to go for certain balls that Derek Carr threw for him. It looked like that same game that he played against the Las Vegas Raiders. So again, Raiders got to come on with it, man. Raiders got to come on with it. They gotta play a complete game. The defense gave up 24 points in the first half, but they didn't give up any more points. They didn't give up any more points at all. So again, you got to go back to the offensive side of the football. That's where you go back to the offensive side of football. And all these weapons, inexcusable to have for them guys to go out there and look like that on offense, and for so many drop balls, and for the balls not to be thrown in a certain spot. I mean, like I say, you got to just blame the offense as a whole, the coaching staff, the quarterback, Derek Carr, the receiving core. You got to blame the whole offense as a whole on that one. I don't think it's an individual you should blame. It's the whole offense as a whole, including Derek Carr. He's a part of the offense, so he gets half of the blame too. So you got to blame the whole offensive possession on that one.
One thing about West Coast, West Side, I was there when he was like, he didn't like McDaniels from the gate.
Yep.
He didn't like McDaniels
Yep.
from the beginning.
Yep.
Everybody was telling him, give him a chance.
Yep.
Give him a chance. You don't know what he's gonna do.
He did not like the move.
He did. He hated it. And now look at it. They
now look at it. It's paying out. Hey. He was the only one saying it. He didn't like it. Everybody went against him.
He was the only one. Oh, give it a chance. Oh, he'll do okay. Erm was like, no, I don't like this move.
I don't like the move. No, bro, I don't like
it.
this move. No, bro. I'm not sold. He right now. He right about that right now. He right. And a lot of Raiders fans feeling it right now. A lot of Raiders fans hate.
So, but Josh McDaniels don't have a good record as a head coach at all.
No, he's 11-20 as a head coach. That's not good.
No, it's not. Like some coaches just ain't meant to be a head coach.
Yep. He been hiding around Brady. He been hiding around Tom Brady and Bill Belichick offense this whole time. Now you get the man back out by himself, and you get the man to be a head coach. Now you know the real him. Now you know the real Josh McDaniel, who Josh McDaniel really is. Now you know who he really is.
Ern said they're gonna learn today.
He straight up said it too. He straight up said that too.
So looking at how it's shaping out now in this AFC West, is the Chiefs winning this division, or do the Raiders still have time to turn shit around?
Well, of course, you only played 3 games, but I still think right now, like I say, I thought the Raiders had the best team in this division, but I'm off that Raiders stuff right now. And they are 0-3. That's going to be more tougher now. That's going to be more tougher for them to catch up Patrick Mahomes, and plus you got to win games in the AFC period to even get a chance at a wild card spot, because you never know. A team can say if the Titans are close, they own that tiebreaker over you. So they can get in. If you're tied with them, they can get in before you. So it's some team. I don't think it's looking good right now. I don't think it's looking good for the Las Vegas Raiders at this point. That don't look like they're going to win the division. They play the Broncos. Yes, the Broncos.
They got the Broncos, then Chiefs.
Yeah, they play the Broncos this weekend. Then they got the Chiefs next week. Broncos struggling on offense. They're struggling on both of the teams struggling on offense, but the Broncos have a great defense. So let's see how the Raiders coexist, score up on this great defense that the Broncos have. Let's see, can the Raiders offense get together, which that may be hard to get going. But neither offense is good right now. Neither offense can't put points on the board right now.
Yeah,
it don't look like they're not they're not halfway better than the Chiefs right now. They're not even halfway better than the Chargers right now. And the Chargers already got a win against them. So the Chiefs, I think they just had a day off against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts just wanted it more than them. But right now, the Chiefs are better than the Raiders. Right now, they are better. And it doesn't look good on Devontae Adams. It's an indictment on Devontae Adams too. Now, you want to say what Aaron Rodgers looked like without Devontae Adams. He's 1-2 without Devontae Adams. Adams is 0-3 without Rodgers alone, and it's not looking good. Devontae Adams doesn't look like the best receiver in football anymore.
Yeah, the Raiders can't afford to go down 0-5. They definitely can't. Telling you this now. If they lose to Denver, expect the yep. I'm
Well, I say again,
now
Denver.
you a Jags fan this week?
If they lose to Denver, Raiders are there. I think the Raiders still in trouble. But if they lose to Denver, they not making no playoffs at all. I don't think they're gonna even come and make a playoff spot. But Denver, they're very good on defense, man. They're very good on defense. So it's very much that could happen. They're very good on defense. If they offense can wake up, if Russell Wilson, that offense can find a way to wake up, Raiders are in trouble. They're up in trouble.
That is most definitely. So is it time to panic about Justin Jefferson? Now we've seen Justin Jefferson go off week one, Green Bay, damn near 200 yards. He plays week two against Philly, gets shut down by Slay in the defense, and then he was not existent in the Lions game. What's going on with Jay Jefferson?
Well, I think teams are starting to figure him out, and I think teams, coaches, are starting to take him out the game. But I'm not concerned about Justin Jefferson. I think he's going to be fine. Once you get Dalvin Cook running the football, once you get Adam Thielen some more touches, the defense should calm down on him. Defense should calm down on him. So again, I'll say, man, I think Justin Jefferson's going to be fine. It's no concern.
Playoffs. He had to go Jim. He went back Jim Moore. Denver have the wrong. Yeah. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, Denver, Nathaniel Hackett has no idea how to coach the game of football right now.
None whatsoever. I just feel like he wouldn't. He was a positional coach, and and vice versa. Some coaches don't make good. Some positional coaches don't make good
but
head
you
coaches,
know what?
and vice versa.
Even though he's playing, he's the wrong coach for this team, and he does have no idea how to coach. But like you always, the term say, winning cures everything. Winning cures everything. And right now, they're 2-1. So hey, they're winning. It cures everything.
Absolutely nothing. We're not gonna act like and see like they don't win games from Kirk every year. We got my guy Tay Rock talking sports. Tay Rock is always in the building. What's going on, Tay Rock? Oh, he got the spotlight shirt on.
What's going on? What's going on? You know me. I'm always at work. I'm about to be called. I'm about to change my name. Tay Rock. Always at work.
You lazy bum. You only got one job.
I actually got two.
No, we were just talking about is it time to panic about Justin Jefferson because he hasn't really showed out since week one.
No, I can't say nothing. Matter of fact, I gotta give a shout out to Coach. I seen him this morning. What's good evening, my brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Did you take a break today?
Said I'll take what?
I said, did you take a break today?
Nope.
Told you harder than you. I gotta get you a plaque or something.
Mo said Kirk Cousins was wrong with Jefferson. Do y'all believe that? Is it Kirk Cousins?
No, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? The best of them had times where they go through a slump. Like, I remember Jamar Chase wasn't catching wasn't targeted that much for a few games last season. Yeah, it just happens. I feel like it's the plus. I feel like by the time 6, 7, 8 come, I feel like he'll be back. But I don't think he's gonna probably have that same breakout season he had last year. But I feel like once you get a whole full season in you, people watch tape on you. They try to do different things to disguise how they want to cover you. So I'm saying he's still young. He'll figure it out. And I'm saying once he figure it out, he'll be fine. I don't think it's time to panic though. I see if it was like 3 seasons in a row where he's just not producing at all. Then 2 seasons, I'd be like, yeah, now you hit the panic button. But as far as right now, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I said that about Terry McLaurin because the first 2 games he wasn't doing that, and then Philly he gets 102 yards. So, but yeah, Justin. I don't know. I might have to kind of agree with Mo here. I mean, Kirk Cousins is gonna be Kirk Cousins. Like I'll never pick in Minnesota ever again in no pick'ems. I can't do it because every time I pick Minnesota, they lose. Every time I don't pick Minnesota, they win. I pick the Lions. What happened? Minnesota wins. So it never fails. Happens to me every stinking year. I'm not picking Minnesota no more. Dante not picking the Raiders no more. I'm not picking Minnesota no dang on more. It's just something about.
I plead the fifth before I pick the Raiders again. I plead the fifth before I pick them again. I'm not picking them anymore. That's 3 weeks in a row. I didn't pick them and they lost. Yeah, can't do it.
He said, "I'm going in. You going in A?" But no, it's something about Kirk Cousins. Like all last year, Jefferson was hot. Um, and Thielen's getting the ball now because Jefferson, you muted.
What you over there drinking in that brown paper bag?
It's water.
Why?
Water. See, that's ice. It's water.
Why?
What's going on, ECG? So you a Jags fan today? Who you gonna be next week?
Jags fan? Yo, he got the whole NFL. The whole NFL is just his team.
I saw he said yeah, he said he definitely said he'll plead the fifth before he picked the Raiders again.
I don't know what's going on.
So listen, how did Wentz got sacked 9 times? That's what happened. Speaking of the Eagles, so we all know the Eagles are 3-0, but it just seems like they only score in the first half. Is this a concern of theirs since they can't score in the second half, or will that change?
I always felt like the Eagles was a second half team, but that's how they always been. But it's like now they're scoring in the first half and ain't doing nothing in the second half. I feel like if they at least say they score 10 to 17 points in the first half, they at least have to get 1 or 2 touchdowns or a touchdown and 2 field goals in the second half to keep that lead. They at least have to score another touchdown, maybe 2 field goals or 2 touchdowns. They at least have to get at least 10 to 15 points in the second half, because a lead is never a lead until the game is never over until it's over. So anybody could come back. As it has been comebacks all these last couple weeks, has been comebacks. So I feel like they're going to at least have to keep the rate that they're going. They're going to have to at least start scoring in the second half, especially when they get knee deep into the season.
Dante, what you think?
No, well, it could be a concern if you're not keeping your foot on the gas. You're not going to keep your foot on the gas at all costs. You're going to eventually play some type of good team that's going to know how to come back and stuff like that. So again, this may not be a concern right now, but it will be a concern later. You got to learn how to play all 4 quarters, not just 2 quarters of a football game. I believe this is the second week in a row they didn't score in the second half. That has to improve. You got to put drives together in the second half, especially against teams like the Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers, Indianapolis Colts. You got to be able to put multiple halves together against those type of teams. So again, it's going to be a concern later during the season, but right now, it's going to be a concern later during the season. So yeah, and can we talk about the Phillies, Key, right quick?
I know they losing to the damn Cubs again. This is some bull crap. I told you we don't want to win the playoffs. Nope, the Eagles good. They hands down are one of the best teams in the NFC. Eagles can't do that versus a team who can score. Example, Detroit was on the ass. Pause. Yeah, I mean, they definitely got to. Each time I watched Jalen Hurts in the huddle in the locker room, he's saying, of course, they still got work to do to fix the little mistakes that they can fix. And he did speak about the second half not scoring points. So I mean, I think it's a different Eagles team this year. Jalen Hurts is on that mental, another level mentally. He's trying to win to prove that the hate is wrong. Let's go Cubs. Yeah. Y'all swept us already. Now we at Wrigley, about to get swept again. The Bills, they signed Xavier Rhodes. Because that secondary back there is depleted. Is the Bills defense still going to be okay, even with the addition of Xavier Woods?
Oh, I feel like this. I feel like they was already good.
Go check out the smoke alarm, man.
They was already good. I just felt like they just added a piece. I never really doubted their defense so far. Their defense is pretty much good, and they stout defense. So just putting somebody to help their secondary just makes their defense even better. So their defense, I say their defense top 5 right now. So just adding somebody to the secondary that they need might have pushed them maybe 4 or 3. Who all depends. They could be 2. Who knows? You know what I'm saying, as far as right now.
Yeah, Xavier Xavier Rhodes is replacing Micah Hyde, who's out for the season. Dante, good move.
I think the Bills still going to be all right. I think they're still going to be fine. I think their defense is good. I know Michael Hyde is out. Michael Hyde, that's something that's going to hurt them down the long road. I believe that's going to hurt them down the long road. But again, I believe they're going to be fine. I don't think that's not a concern at all. I think the Bills are still going to be pretty good. Still going to win the AFC East. I still think they're going to overtake the Dolphins. And I still think their offense is going to put points on the board. They just got to get some guys healthy. Tre'Davious White got to get healthy. Kareem that they just got in the draft. I think he's going to chip in and be a very good corner in this league. The rookie out of Florida. I think they're going to be. I don't think it's a concern. Not for the Bills at all.
They still got Josh. They still got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. And I did do a hot take with JDW. I said that Stephon Diggs will have the most receiving yards this year. It won't be Cooper Kupp. That was my bold prediction. That I said over there with him. Speaking of Dallas, we all know Dak is coming back soon. Michael Gallup also will be back as well. He is practicing now. They still kept him inactive. Do you think they're gonna wait till they play Eagles week 6 to bring back Dak and Gallup?
I feel like they are. They're gonna try to get Dak 100% healthy. But I feel like if Cooper Rush has got y'all moving, why switch it up right now? He got y'all playing. Why change it? Like I feel like if they're hot, they're winning with him, and they seem like I was watching something on Sports Center, and they were saying something about it seemed like the receivers are playing better for Cooper than Dak. For some odd reason, it's like when Carson Wentz was playing with the Eagles, then when Nick Foles go in, everybody just catching passes. It seemed like that's what's happening with Cooper Rush. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that seemed like that's what's happening. And I feel like they rallying around him right now, or I'm saying just the way they are. It's like they running the ball better for some odd reason. I don't know what it is, but I feel like if he's still good by that time, why change it? But I know they are because it's Jerry Jones.
Because he said he wanted the QB controversy. So let's answer this question: who's better, Diggs or Cooper Kupp?
Cooper is better right now.
Yeah, Cooper better. I just say, yeah, overall work. Yeah, Cooper.
Diggs is a better route. I think Diggs is the best route runner in football, but Cooper Kupp is a better overall player.
All right, and we got Dwayne here. His question. Thank you for tuning in. He say, "Why the Steelers not starting Kenny Pickett?"
Too early. Right now.
He got Diggs.
Let him figure it out. I don't think it's Mitchell Trubisky's fault why they're losing games. I really don't think so.
What's going on, Fishing? Yeah. They are using Cooper Rush better in game plans. That's the thing. Like Kellen Moore is adapted his playbook to Cooper Rush, and he was flinging the ball down the field. Him and Noah Brown had chemistry. So, but when that comes back, who's to say that's not going to happen? Maybe him and CD will hook up. We just don't know how that Dallas offense is going to go.
You're not just putting them out there. You're not going to throw Kenny Pickett out there in the fire. It is too early to put him out there. You ain't going to throw him out there in the fire. And this is not the reason why they're losing. Did you look at how many drop balls Pittsburgh had the other night? Did you see that?
Pittsburgh was dropping all them, but that wasn't on Trubisky. That was his fault.
That was on Mitchell Trubisky because they couldn't catch. That was on him. No, don't throw that man in the fire. Now, if you're nowhere in the playoff hunt, then that's when you give them. That's when you give them an opportunity. But no, don't do that. No.
Steelers have flat outside. They are not repeat or not starting Kenny. They going to ride with Mitch all the way to the end unless Mitch get hurt. Yep, Cubs are winning. Yep, Cowboys run the ball better. It's never too early to start a rookie, especially when you drafted him in the first round. It was a late first round. So okay, so say y'all throw Kenny Pickett in there and he's stinking up. Then what?
Then you want to go back to Mitchell Trubisky. You already broke the man. You broke his confidence already. So hey, You don't want to break a man confidence already. Throw him back in now. Now he's struggling. Now you have to go back to the bench. Now you have to go back to the bench. Put the man back on now because he's struggling.
He said Dan Orlovsky got a nerve talking about Derek Carr. This fool ran out the back of the end zone and didn't even know it. Well, Dan said that he's not alone no more since Jimmy G did it the other day, since he did it on Sunday night. Mitch threw picks.
I still don't understand. I still don't understand that what Jimmy G did. I still don't understand that.
Fishing got a good point though. Look what happened with Justin Fields.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to change the subject, but I feel like my Niners is on the chopping block right now. Especially if we don't win this game on Monday, it's gonna get real. I feel like it's gonna get real dark for us. That's just how I look at it. I feel like we be in games and then it's funny to me because we'll be winning games, then losing games, and next thing you know, we're in the playoffs somewhere. I don't be understanding that, but yeah, I don't understand that safety. That's the only reason. For real, that's what switched the momentum in the game right there.
It did. That game, both teams were sloppy that game. I was like, what kind of score is this?
I even posted in the group chat. I just was like sloppy, and then the fumble after you get the ball, after we got the ball back and still had a chance to win the game. That's why I was like, good night.
Dwayne says, I just think Pickett underrated. Look at these other quarterbacks, rookies getting hurt like Mac Jones, but Mac Jones not a rookie no more. Right, Pittsburgh fans need to calm down.
Didn't Mac Jones take the Patriots to the playoffs?
Yeah, he did.
So he can't be that much of a bum.
Now they're going to go with Mason Rudolph because that's the Steeler way. Can I say this about Justin Fields? The man was dealt a bad hand. He really didn't have anybody to throw it to, and the offensive line that doesn't protect him, but he can't be a beast in the run game. We're going to talk about some basketball because DeAndre Ayton looked like he don't want to be there. All right. So, I mean, I can't say, but like I said, I feel like they're gonna rush Dak back. And all hell gonna break loose. I feel like as soon as he come back, Dak gonna lose. Like, just why are you rushing this man? If Cooper Rush is winning for y'all, why rush Dak back? That's the same thing with Brissett in Cleveland. If Brissett has a good record when Deshaun Watson come back, you mean to tell me you're gonna put Deshaun Watson in and sit the hot hand in Brissett? That makes no sense. Say they what? 62, 7-3 by the time Deshaun Watson come back, you're really going to put Brissett out?
It's going to happen. Watch. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Dak is going to come in and then Watson is going to come in. It's going to happen. Watch. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
49ers have an offense that y'all don't use. Y'all wide receivers alone. The secondary, but San Fran don't use their wide receivers the way they should. They focus too much on when Kittle is getting healthy.
No, we do use our wide receivers. It's just when Jimmy Garoppolo, he be throwing passes that shouldn't be thrown. Because for one, that pass he tried to throw to Debo with like 3 people around him. It was no reason for him to throw it right
that's another person that forgot what he was, because he didn't do like Dan Orlovsky. He didn't run out of bounds like that. I got to the back of his one, but he didn't know where his foot was, so he ended up stepping on the line for safety. That wasn't bad as Dan Orlovsky. He forgot to.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is when we were still in the game, when he threw I think we was driving down the field. We could have easily just scored and won the game. But we was driving down the field and he tried to throw this method to get a first down. He threw the ball across the middle to Debo, but it was 3 people in front of him.
It was several times that night that him and Debo weren't on the same page.
Yeah, but it was no reason for him to throw it in that tight coverage like that when there's 2-3 people around him. That means if it's 2-3 people on Debo, somebody's got man-to-man or somebody's open. Like
he did it twice. He did it twice last night. He threw one behind him. He threw one after getting picked off, and then he missed Debo on the sideline when Debo had his hand up wide open for a touchdown.
I feel like they're not gonna get it right to like week 6, and I just hope we ain't won in like 5.
Damon, that's not true. Look what happened with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Did Aaron Rodgers get any time? No. What did he do? He rode the bench behind Brett Favre. And now look at Aaron Rodgers now. So you can't say the bench don't, the bench he can't learn, throw him in there. No. He got to learn. It worked for Aaron Rodgers. So you can't always say, "Oh, just throw him in there and he'll learn." Just like when Baltimore went to the playoffs and they stunk it up, and everybody was calling for Lamar Jackson, but they stuck it out with Flacco. What was Lamar Jackson going to do? He wasn't going to win that game.
Yep.
So no, you can't always throw the rookie into the wolves. Then you kill him. You would kill him literally.
Unless you know you don't got a quarterback, and that rookie quarterback gonna be better than anybody you got on your roster. That's the only way you throw him out there. But other than that, you don't throw a quarterback out there over someone that has winning experience. You don't do that.
Hey Mo, I said the same thing. If we was pass first, we would be better because they too focused on the run, and then it seemed like everybody knows that we like to run the ball. Now you have to switch it up. You really have to switch it up when it comes because everybody learned. Kyle Shanahan has to realize people is catching on to what he's doing. So you have to switch up your philosophy. Like I don't really have no problem with the defense. The defense could keep us in games. It's just the offense. The defense have played for us, especially when we're healthy. Because the Broncos really couldn't move the ball until the momentum changed. The whole game, they couldn't even really get even to the red zone, really. Because it was really like 7-3 for a long time. Know what I'm saying?
That's a different scenario, Damien. If you want to answer questions, and since you're the number one king of answering questions, because sometimes with you a question, you want to run away from the question. That's a different scenario because Jimmy Garoppolo made it to the NFC championship already, made it to the NFC championship in the NFL championship and lost. And they, like I said again, he had no choice but to sit behind him. If you drop the quarterback number 2, what did Trey Lance? Did Trey Lance play this year before he got hurt? If you drop anybody high, they're gonna want to play him. And that's what they did. You're not going to put a quarterback out the lineup after he just led you to the Super Bowl and just led you to the NFC Championship. You're not going to do that. You're not going to just put a quarterback up and down. No, he sat behind and he learned. It wasn't for a long time. He learned. And the Niners made it clear that Trey Lance was going to be the starter this year because you don't drive nobody number 1 or 2 and just sit them on a bench long term. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. That's different.
Just think. If Jimmy Garoppolo's shoulder was not jacked up, he would be in Washington right now. Trey Lance goes down. Who the hell is San Francisco?
Who's their quarterback? Who's their quarterback? All of a sudden, you don't got no quarterback. Why Jordan Love not playing? Why Jordan Love not playing football right now? Give me a reason why is he not playing football right now?
He's not good.
Thank you.
Jordan Love stinks.
He's not
good. If he was good, do you think he would be playing football or they would have traded him somewhere else? I
will take Mason Rudolph over Jordan Love.
So whose fault is it that Jordan Love's not learning?
His own fault. If you don't listen, I feel like I'm gonna put him up there with Jamarcus Russell.
Oh Lord.
Because every time Jordan Love got in the game, he stunk it up. Every time. It's not. I can't remember him having an average game. Like he might just go to another
position. In college. Was he even that good in college?
Yeah, he was all right, but I feel like he should go to another position. Try wide receiver or something, or go to the other side of the ball. Because quarterback is not for you, player. He might as well go to another position. For real, I'm serious. Look.
If he was good, the Packers would have traded Aaron Rodgers. If he was good, the Packers would have traded Aaron Rodgers. If he was any type of good.
And San Fran would have had him by now.
That's the only reason he's not playing, because he's not good. That's the reason why. The Packers don't see anything about him that's really
Brock
good.
Purdy. Oh, okay, that's our backup, T-Rock.
He sucked. Brock Purdy sucked. He sucked. That dude's not good. Come on now. I mean, T-Rock ought to be glad he's not starting. He's not starting. Be glad.
We can start him in the preseason.
But all right, so do I got a fact or fiction? I do, but it got NBA in it too. So let's move on here.
Speak on it because I only got like 4 minutes left. So I'm about to get off.
So Who's going to reach an AFC championship game in their career? Would it be Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence?
Justin Herbert gonna get there first.
No, you gotta say Justin Herbert
Because this team is overall better. And I see if they team was even, it would be hard to say. But I feel like Herbert is I can't really say we seen Trevor Lawrence's real potential because he really doesn't he's okay, but he doesn't have the team Herbert has. Like if you put
don't nobody want him. Don't nobody
want a horrible quarterback, Damon.
If Jordan Love is good, why nobody want him? Why nobody want him? Why nobody ask? Do you want Jordan? Do you want Jordan Love? If Jordan Love was good, that goes your rebuttal like right now. Somebody gotta want the quarterback. Somebody gotta want him and want to trade for him if he was any type of good.
Look,
somebody gotta want him.
I'm taking Uncle Rico over Jordan Love.
People will trade for Gardner Minshew before they trade for Jordan Love. They know what Gardner Minshew is. They know he's a good quarterback when he does play. Don't nobody know what the hell Jordan Love can do.
He's like a Fitzpatrick. Uncle Rico was like a Fitzpatrick. You put him in, he gonna manage the game well.
Yep.
Jordan Love is freaking terrible, and it's Aaron Rodgers' fault. He's not even taking the time to train this kid once Aaron Rodgers is going. Jordan Love gonna be dead on arrival.
He already dead on arrival.
Nothing. Oh hell. Hi, Gooey.
Can I have one day when I'm just washing the dishes in peace without Damien acting like a freaking retard? Excuse my French for me saying the word retard, because I know a lot of people get a little offended every time when I say shit that's so offensive. But Damien, you are just like my friend EJ. You are used to failure. Used to failure. Jordan Love is a failure, and it's not really the kid's fault. It's the fact that Aaron Rodgers is not even taking the time out that lets you know such a good humanitarian. I fucking hate Aaron Rodgers, and that's why I wanted Tampa Bay to win, because I actually wanted Aaron Rodgers to get sacked so hard to the point like, no, I don't want him injured, by the way. I just want him to be like, damn, maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I don't have few plays left on my NFL career, so maybe I start to train Jordan Love. But no, I'm selfish. I think Matt LaFleur can give me another title, even though my career is so like Brett Favre's. But I got more talent and got more humanity, and I'm not stealing $5 million from a goddamn IRS of Mississippi.
You gotta say LaFleur. You gotta say LaFleur.
LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur. Michelle. But let me say this though. Let me say this. Jordan Love is terrible. Nobody wants him. You know what Jordan Love's gonna be? He's gonna be a future Kraken to me, and that's a wholly different sport. Yeah, I can see him pulling a Michael Jordan. I can see a black man playing hockey, for God's sakes. Jordan Love stinks. He's terrible. You know what? I know it perfect for Jordan Love where he can go. He can go to the XFL with The Rock. The Rock can rejuvenate his career. Cam Newton's gonna go.
How's your last name Love and you don't get none? Like your last name is Love and you don't get no love in the league. Like I don't understand that.
Damien, you know what? You and EJ should be called the failures, the straight up failures. Count on losing this Sunday and bury embarrassment as reverse slate. Yes, that spells out Bears.
Yo, did y'all see on a morning show what Big Time got with Freddie?
Oh,
earlier
God.
today?
That was beautiful.
He was like, Tay Rock, you can come on. He was like,
because he thought I was a Cowboy fan.
But Freddie, no.
He said no. He said he was coach was like, I think Freddie banned.
Kevin Love, because Kevin Love got a ring and he's loved. He needs to retire, but he's loved.
At one point, Kevin Love was actually dominant in his sport. Jordan Love never was dominant. So that's we're not even going to compare them two.
Wait, was it UCLA he came from? That's where he was from?
Remember, he played all 4 years in college, Jordan Love, and he was average at best.
He went to the same college as Westbrook.
Lord have mercy. But yeah, Jordan Love stinks, Damien. So yeah. So
You know why he hasn't said anything? Because I'm on here. Because he fears me. I own him way worse than Aaron Rodgers own us.
And that was your opportunity to show how good you is, and it was against the damn Chiefs. So when you want to play teams like that, that's when you're supposed to show
it
your
ain't all
opportunity.
one game. He stinks.
Damien, he sucks. Get
Even
that
in
through your head.
preseason, he stinks.
Okay? He sucked. The one game you needed Jordan Love that Aaron Rodgers was out, that was his opportunity, and he stunk. Get that through your head,
I
Damien.
don't
He
even know if he
sucks.
scored
Okay,
that
he
touchdown.
sucks. He stinks, bro.
The last game he played, the offense scored all field goals. I don't even think he made it to the red zone. But
No, he didn't.
I'm about to leave work. You know, I always jump on for a little bit. But if they having the morning show tomorrow, I'll be on it. But I wanted to come in and show love to the spotlight. I just had to show the merch real quick. But y'all have a safe night. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be in the group chat when I get home.
All right.
All right, Tay-Rod.
All right.
You know, I'm kind of glad that I didn't say what I really wanted to say because I have a crock pot right next to me, and all I thought was Tay-Rock. But here's the thing, my thing.
Jordan Love is ass.
He
What
sucks,
you, booty,
bro. He sucks.
What you call him? What you say, Dante? Booty.
He's
Brown?
booty butt. He's
Yeah.
ass. He's that's what he is. He stinks, bro.
No, he's an ass man. He's an ass man. Yeah, he's an
That's
ass
why he ain't
man.
played. That's why he ain't played.
And Coach Dante, man, I don't know. Did y'all go through the games for the NFL yet? Or
No.
No.
Well, let me tell you right now. Do not ask me. You're gonna have to wait till Sunday when it comes to the Bears and Giants, because the voices in my head are saying, the voices in my head are saying Chicago, but my brain is saying the G-men.
He said if this was the NBA, Jordan Love would be in the G League.
Nah, he'll be in the D League.
Damn.
Yeah, the damn league. Yep,
Let's see
damn.
the stats for Jordan Love in 2021. He played 6 games, 36 and 62. His completion is 51%. He did have 411 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, and was sacked 3 times.
51% of your
pass,
passes. That is horrible. You completed 51%. Yeah, you need to sit your ass on the bench. You need to go through some developmental league. Yeah, that is horrible. That is terrible.
What is up, Stream Elements? Thanks for subscribing, Mitch Kofsky. What's
Who
up?
did Mitch subscribe to? Who wasn't he?
Me, that was me. I got that on my stream. Stuff.
And
Every
guys,
time
just to let
it pops up.
My bad, y'all. Also, just to let y'all know, we are exactly 1,000 away from being monetized on the Mount Gooley. So
Gooley, let's go.
Gooley kind of needs some raids. I need some raids. I need everything. I do anything.
Start doing shorts.
If I do. Go ahead, Keith. My bad.
Let me tell you, what's going on? I just did a short for Jordan Mailata crunching the hell out of the dude from Washington. I gained 5 subs off of it, and it's already at 9K views. And it only's been up for 3 hours.
So I can show like what NFL highlights as shorts.
Yeah.
Without getting copyrighted by the NFL and their bullshit.
Yep.
Can I even show like the Matt Uberfleece rah speech that he made on Sunday night? Well, good. Maybe I can start doing that.
I just wrote on top of it. I just said crunch, and I had the Nestle Crunch song on there.
No, this is gonna be me. If I do the rah speech for Matt Uberfleece, if the Bears win, I will say, Captain Uber, leader of men.
Hey, Key, you saw that thing that Tyler posted on Facebook when it looked like it was Royal Rumble and Santino Marella was just coming in and Jalen Hurts put him back out and closed
Like I wasn't ready. Let me also say this, guys. What have you all talked about? Like
it
something.
was just NBA. I mean, it was just NFL right now. We going NBA real quick. Do fact and fiction.
Please.
Break down this NFL week 4. James Harden's all in. It was yesterday. It was media day for all teams in the NBA yesterday, so different teams got to talk. James Harden's all in. He lost 100 pounds. So
So he's a
yeah,
stick. So he's a stick now.
he's just more muscular now. I mean, you got PJ Tucker over there. It's just we all know what Harden can do in the regular season. It's just playoffs.
Oh my God! Please highlight that comment. Please
He's
tell
just
me he did
crazy.
not say that. Gully, what's your thoughts on Fields saying that he feels that the Bears are a playoff oh God. Oh
Oh, that
God.
wasn't Damien's words. That was Justin Fields' words.
Oh no. Yeah, we're losing. Fuck. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Let me. Okay, look. I'm not mad at what he said. Hey, you want to be a believer, but you have to show it on the field. Okay, now you're not a Super Bowl contender. You are a outside looking in team at best. The Bears are an outside team looking in. And here's the thing, I kind of have false hope, but at the same time, we're in football hell. Can every game not be stressful, Lord?
Giants, help us, God.
Now, here's the thing about the Giants, too. Like I said, every time we play the G-Men, weird shit happens to there. Remember, every time when the Bears play the Giants, Saquon gets hurt. Think about it.
And y'all know y'all run defense ain't that great, so y'all better hope Saquon don't be
Yeah,
running all over the damn place.
yeah, our run defense ain't great, but here's the funny thing about our offensive line that nobody has talked about. We are number 2 when getting our running backs, the yards they need. We're number 2 in the league. How is that possible? And your pass rush, your pass game, pass protection is trash. How is that possible? God help me, because I don't understand it. Lord, am I missing something? Key, help me out here.
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like
little strange.
I feel like Dub. I feel like this team is a matistic hoe. I'm an honest hoe, and all my hoes is honest.
Oh, you a monogamous hoe? You a
Yeah,
one hoe?
I feel like yeah. He's still mad at the fact that we called him that.
So we got Jay Crowder over there in Phoenix. Just looking at DeAndre Ayton, it just felt like his aura was off. Like he didn't want to be there. But Jay Crowder, we all know he doesn't want to be there. But there are teams that could be interested in him. We got Boston, the Heat, Dallas, and Memphis. What's the best place for him?
Chicago, I can see the Bulls making a move because they're trying to trade out Kobe White, but I don't think they're going to do it now because of thank you for depressed sacrifice. That was getting a little too weird. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot. I mean, Dante is married, for Christ's sakes. All right. Anyway, the thing with Jay Crowder, I wouldn't mind him going to Chicago, but Jay needs to lay off the stupid juice. Seriously, don't make a stupid ass shot. Don't make some stupid, silly ass pass. I mean, the defense is there, but at the same time, for us, I don't know if I can make that deal because, Lonzo might be out for the season. So, I mean, even though I kind of want Kobe traded because he's been in the league for what, 4 years now? You've been a starter.
You've been praying for Kobe White to get traded.
I mean, it's not just the pray. I want to give him another chance, but he's not consistent. He's not consistent with his shot. He doesn't. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he lost his Afro powers.
Cole Kmet needs to step up if he wants to stay in home.
Yeah, that's true too. Because this is his final year too. There's a lot of people on the Bears that are final years. David Montgomery might not be here next year if he doesn't, shape up in the offense.
Y'all got $123 million to work with.
Yeah, but they're going to be disgustingly cheap like the Colts. Count on losing this Sunday.
Dante, what's the best place for Jay Crowder?
Miami. I would love him with Pat Riley. I would love him with Pat Riley. That toughness, that defense, him and Jimmy Butler. Imagine him and Jimmy Butler on the same damn team and playing defense, and them pissing off players like DeRozan, Zach LaVine, or James Harden.
Why you gotta say my team first?
Yeah,
You couldn't say Houston.
Hey, he can do it. He can do it. He can piss off Houston. It ain't gonna matter. We're a rebuilding team. He can
But
do
can
it.
I say something about Jimmy Butler's dreads? Bro look like the Crypt Keeper. No, I don't
He
like
said
it.
he was bored. He just wanted some talk for the internet.
You'll
I
trade
don't like it.
Vuka. You'll trade Vuka, Kobe White for Crowder. Wow, you really give up Vuka?
Crowder's a free agent, ain't he? No, he's still.
So you're trading your big men for nothing. A broken down shell of once he was, and oh my god, can somebody call? Nope. If I use this joke, we get demonetized. So let me get the PG version of it. Can somebody call the white horse and tell them that their mule is missing?
You're gonna really trade a guy that can average you 17 or 15 points per game for a guy that can average you 7 points per game and just shoot. And yes, he brings defense to you, but again, yeah, I mean, you're clearly trading Vuka, who's the better player at this point. And now you
Yeah.
got a real center. Now you got a real actual center in Andre Drummond. That makes Vuka, he should play better. He can go back to his normal position, which is the 4. That
Right.
keeps him from getting banged up.
Now he's gonna be. They're not starting Andre Drummond. He's gonna be the sixth man on that team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're not gonna have him start because they kept Tristan Thompson, so they have a backup for a backup. So if they do start Andre Drummond, no, this is their starting 5. It's Vuka, Patrick Williams, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and right now, when it comes to point guard, it could be Io, it could be Caruso, or it could be Gordon Dragic.
I like Io. Start Io.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Io. I don't think Billy Donovan's not going to put his best defender in there as a starter. Yeah, just have Io there.
Yeah, I like Io starting.
So I just got some news that Clay Matthews is officially retiring.
Good.
I don't remember the last time I seen a Clay Matthews. Was he with the Rams?
He was with the Rams and he was ass.
He was with the Rams. After he left the Packers, he was pretty much done for.
Hey, the curse of Brian Urlacher. This is what we call karma, Clay boy.
All right. Which team will be the underdogs this season in the NBA?
Atlanta. Atlanta is one of them. I'm sorry. DeJounte Murray.
Oh, and, go. You did it.
Wait, what happened? Left from my ass up. Thank God, stay off the field. I'm not mad about it. I would say Atlanta is one of them. Another team. You said underdogs?
Yeah.
Can I put the Raptors on there? I mean, the Raptors, I can put them on there. Coach Dante, has Houston done anything in the offseason?
We got Jabari Smith in the draft. We ain't done too much. We got
Christian Wood.
Couple of picks, but we in the West, so it's gonna take us a couple more years. We're not ready yet to be at that spot yet.
I'm gonna say Detroit would definitely be
Detroit. The Central Division is stacked this year.
Even OKC. Once they get all the only person who's not gonna be there OKC is gonna be Chet Holmgren because he's out for the year. But give the Thunder some time.
Go ahead.
I only criticized Vuka because the whole season he was playing like ass, but in the playoffs he showed up. Like, no, I want that Vuka to be there every single game.
And you said y'all. I didn't criticize Vuka. I didn't criticize Vuka nothing. I'm not a Bulls fan, so I can't really criticize it. All I said, how can you make excuses talking about you was hurt and you still got 2 of your best guys out there? DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. That's good enough. That's good enough. Them are 2 superstars right there. You don't have something. You don't have no best. You couldn't even get to the playoffs with Zach LaVine alone. So again, you can't make excuses. You still got 2 guys.
And then also DeMar DeRozan and Vuka played in college together. So there's really no excuse. They have that connection. Like I said,
for
like I
free.
like I said, I think Billy Donovan should be on the hot seat. I mean, I like him as a coach, but his schemes kind of irk my soul a little bit. Like I said, I kind of wish the Bulls would give Mark Jackson a call. He's right there.
Yeah, Mark Jackson is blackballed.
I swear, if the Bulls ever hired Mark Jackson, I will make a reel saying "You won't break my soul" while doing the Blue Meanie dance.
Can I say? I want to say Cleveland. I want to say Cleveland. Still be an underdog. I want to say them in the Eastern Conference. 'Cause I believe. Like I say, I believe the two teams. It's multiple teams that you will pick over Cleveland and everything else. Maybe a toss up. You could pick Milwaukee, Miami, Boston. You could pick those three teams over Cleveland, and everything else in the East is a toss up. You can make a case they can beat the Bulls, but I may take the Bulls in a 7-game series against them. You could Brooklyn if Kyrie Irving doesn't play part time. That team can be up there in the Eastern Conference if he doesn't even play part time. If he plays a whole season, then you may can consider them. Then you got the Sixers toss up. I would pick the Sixers in the 7-game series though. I would actually pick them in the 2nd game series, but they on any given day, I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers can make it a series along with Donovan Mitchell's presence. But I'm gonna say them. I want to say them is gonna be the surprise team this year.
Oh man. Oh, so Miles Garrett did injure his shoulder and his bicep in that car crash. Um, Yankees did clinch the AL East, but Judge still has not hit a homer in like 7 games. He is still stuck at 60. It'll be hilarious if he does not get 60. It does not hit another home run before the regular season. That would be a crunch. That would be a crunch killer. That would be a heartbreaker. Oh, and Aiton has not talked to Monty Williams since Game 7 loss. He don't want to be there. Y'all should have just let him go to Indiana.
Yep.
EJ definitely would have had a fit.
Oh yeah. EJ would love that.
Kyrie said he gave up $100 million deal to be unvaccinated.
He probably did.
So he turned down the money. But will Kyrie be available this year? We don't know. Is Kyrie going to want to play basketball this year?
I don't know that.
Apparently, they just want Ben Simmons to be a playmaker. They don't want him to shoot at all.
It would be funny if he got over there and started shooting and stuff like that, and he started making them, and he'd be like, "What was this against the Sixers? What was this against the Sixers?"
No, he wasn't hired by the Kings. That's Mike Brown.
That was Mike Brown.
Alrighty, here. I think this is my questions for fact or fiction. I might have thrown them away, but okay. The Raiders will be last in the AFC West. Is that fact or fiction?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I can't. I know they're 0-3, but it doesn't look like a team that's gonna finish it last play. I got to give a little more time. I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna lie. I plead the fifth on that one.
Damian says fact that the Raiders will be last in the AFC West. Vic says the Broncos. Okay. Jalen Hurts will have another 300+ game on Sunday against the Jags.
Fact.
I mean, this Jaguars team is, like I said, they're young and hungry. They got
that's why I took so much time. I'm just going by how high he is. That's it.
I mean, they 2-1. Yeah, I know they beat a depleted injury Chargers, but they still won 38-10 or whatever it was. They beat the Colts to no points.
Yeah, that's why I said 50-50. That's why I took it too long to say that. I didn't know. I just went by how hot Jalen Hurts was.
The Pelicans will make the playoffs.
Fiction. No. I think it's just too many good teams in the West. I think it's too deep. But if you ask me playing team, yeah. playing tournament, they're gonna compete for that. I don't think they make the actual playoff.
The Jags.
I think it's just too many tough teams.
Yeah, the Jags, we got some dogs on defense, and Josh Allen's one of them. He said, hell no. All right, so let's get into. Look, I was so busy today, I didn't even do my picks pre ahead of time. So we just gonna be in suspense together.
Okay.
All right, so we got week 4. Week 3, we definitely see some surprises, some upsets. Hopefully, we won't get the same result in week 4. We on week 4, so we got the Thursday night game. We got the Dolphins and the Bengals, which should be an okay game. Who you got?
Dolphins. I'm staying with the hot team.
And Joe Burrow has been sacked 15 times already through 3 games.
That's
15
sad.
times.
That's
15 times. Yeah, for some reason I see Miami moving the ball. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna stay with the hot team and roll with Miami. Jags and Eagles.
Eagles. I got the Eagles.
I definitely got it. Not saying it may not be like Detroit close, but I'm not taking them lightly.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't. I'm not. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm not underestimating one bit.
Minnesota versus the Saints. I don't care. I'm taking the Saints. Not picking Minnesota.
I'm taking Minnesota. I'm Jameis Winston been stinking up the damn bed. No, I'm taking Minnesota.
We got the Browns and the Falcons.
Browns.
Even if Myles Garrett can't go.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Browns too. Commanders and Cowboys.
Cowboys. They got a good defense. Cowboys got a good defense.
Yeah. I can see them raise the hell.
And they're hot with Cooper Rush. They're hot with Cooper Rush.
You gotta roll with the hot hand. Gotta roll with Dallas. The Seahawks and the Lions. This might be an interesting game here. The Seahawks and the Lions. I'm gonna take Detroit.
I'm taking the Lions.
Titans and Colts. We got an AFC South matchup here.
I'm going with Colts. I think the Titans can win that game, but I'm gonna go with Colts.
And Bears and let me see, Colts and Titans. They beat the Raiders. I don't know.
You say who? Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about the Colts and the Titans. I'm trying to pick.
Said Jameis Winston is who I said he was. I said he was the average quarterback, but
I mean he got 4 fractures. He got 4 fractures in his back.
He's still.
Why is he even playing?
Yep, he's still out there playing, so I'm not making that no excuse.
It's okay.
I don't want to hear nobody keep saying
it's okay, New Orleans. Y'all can keep losing. You know why? We got y'all number 1 pick, so go ahead and keep losing.
Justin Herbert maybe hurt. He's still out there playing football. I don't want no excuses. If the quarterback out there hurt and he know he hurt and he's still playing, that's not an excuse to be making for him.
Keep losing, New Orleans. Keep losing, because right now, if the season ended, we got the 7th round pick. So go ahead and keep losing. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Bears and Giants.
I'm going Bears. Kenny Galladay needs to turn his paycheck in. He needs to turn his paycheck in. Unfortunately, Sterling Shepard got hurt. Offensive line can't block anybody. I'm going with the Bears.
Taysom Hill is their tight end. I don't even know who the backup is. Do they still have him back? Do you still have him as a backup? Or is he the backup / tight end player? Like, I don't even know if they even list Taysom Hill as the backup quarterback. He's the tight end now. You know what? Surprisingly, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say the Bears win this game. We got the Jets and the Steelers.
Steelers. I got the Steelers winning this game.
I swear for beans, the Jets win this game. But I'm going with Pittsburgh. We got the Ravens and the Bills.
Oh my God, that's a toss up. I'm going to take the Bills to bounce back.
This is going to be a good game, though.
Yes.
I feel like I got the slight edge going to Buffalo. Texans and Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers. We can't do nothing on offense in the 4th quarter, so I'm not trusting my offense. I know our defense is going to be competitive, but I'm not trusting my offense to get things going in the 4th quarter. We can't score in the 4th quarter. We can compete.
Just in the season. Jets, just in the season. I'm not picking no Jets over no Pittsburgh, but worse things have happened. Um, even with a broken Chargers team,
Yes, my offense can't
I
score.
know.
Can't score.
Um,
We gonna beat
we
them.
got beat them last year.
Yeah, we beat them last year, but last year was last year. We beat them last year, but again, we can't score on the offensive side of the ball in the fourth quarter or in the second half. We gonna be competitive, but we can't score on the offensive side. It's the offense holding everything back, and we can't stop the running game. So that gives them another option. So I rather trust the Chargers than have my trust in my team right as of right now. We not playing good football right now.
I'm going to take the Chargers. We got the Cardinals versus the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers. I'm going with the Panthers.
They both 1-2.
Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers.
Hmm.
I know, toss up. Yeah, I know. I'll be thinking that way.
Ain't this a bitch? What ES? It's close too with the matchup predictor. 52% for Carolina and 47 for Arizona. I'm gonna go with Arizona. Patriots and the Packers. I got Green Bay because they're on Mac Jones. Packers go 3-1. We got the AFC West matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Raiders. You already said you
Nah,
go.
I gotta pick them. I'm not picking the Raiders no more.
He going with Russell. Last name Wilson this week. I don't know. It's just I feel like I pick Russell. The Raiders gonna win.
Go ahead and pick the Raiders. I make that be 4 in a row. Let that be 4 in a row.
Yeah, because they done burnt me with money.
They got me already with 3 in a row. I don't know, man. As much as man, they got me with 3 in a row already. I can't.
So you got an incompetent coach, is in Josh McDaniels, and then you got a rookie coach that don't. They both incompetent.
Yeah, they all neither offense can score, but I say again, like Denver defense is much better. That's the only reason I'm picking them.
I'm taking Denver.
Yeah.
I'm taking Denver. The Chiefs and Tampa Bay. That's a Sunday night game.
Oh my God, no.
Brady faces Mahomes yet again.
Well, it's at Tampa Bay too.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Tampa. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay.
That defense, I think, can get to Mahomes. I'm gonna go with the GOAT, Mr. Brady here. And we got the Monday night game. We got the AFC, you got the NFC West. We got the Rams and the 49ers.
Going with the 49ers.
Ooh. I know I'm taking the Rams. It might be close though. It might come down to that last bitty seconds or fourth 2-minute drive and somebody got to score. I'm going with the Rams. We didn't go over week 4 in college. But who was your upsets? And did you have upsets?
Oh, talking about right now in college? No, I didn't.
Did you have upsets?
Yep. It was A&M and Arkansas. I picked A&M over Arkansas last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the only upset they got. Man, what you call Washington State almost got Oregon, and I picked Washington State to beat Oregon. They almost got Oregon too. So I'm gonna pick a couple more. Upsets. Because I write my upsets down. I'm going to go with NC State beating Clemson. I'm going to go with NC State beating Clemson as one of my upsets this weekend. You see, I'm going through the list. Yeah, I'm going to go with NC State beating Clemson. You know what? I'm going to take Arkansas. I'm going to take Arkansas over Bama this weekend. I'm taking Arkansas over Bama this weekend. So that's 2 I'm taking. Let me see. I need a couple more. Upsets that I want to take right here. I'm going down.
Save some for the morning show. Kansas State game was definitely a shocker.
Yep. Well, I knew Oklahoma was gonna regress. Was gonna regress when they lost Keller Williams and all them. I knew they were regressing at that point.
That game though, 98-0. Yo, did they forget? Did they just forget how to play football all in general?
They look like my flag team out
Like
there.
every quarterback they put in there scored a touchdown. It was four quarterbacks that played, and all four of them scored. 98-0. 98-0.
Yeah,
That's I would have went home. I'm sorry. I would have been like, you know what? Here's my jersey. Here's my helmet. I'm going to go sit in this bus until the game's over. There's no
hey,
way I'm playing 98-0. There's no way. There's no way.
that's crazy.
There's no way. Ain't no, like you said, ain't no mercy rule. Like you can't say, okay, we stopping at such and such points, or don't even put the score. But don't after 35. Don't even put the score up.
Yep,
Like
yep.
that is ridiculous. 98-0. I thought they was playing until I saw it. I had to go
That was
back and look.
crazy.
I said, oh, they wasn't lying. But no, we really didn't have no big blowouts really that we know of in the top 25. That
Yep.
school was in a conference we never heard of, never seen, never heard of the team they played. I know I've heard of FA. I've heard of them. That
No.
but yeah, that but going into week 5 again, it's going to be some some good games. You got Iowa and Michigan, and then
Yeah, that's another upset. I'm gonna go with Iowa versus Michigan. I'm gonna go with Iowa versus Michigan at Iowa at home versus Michigan. So that's another upset. Let me go ahead and put that down right quick. Go ahead and put that down on
all
my
right, so
list.
we got the rankings here. Nothing changed really. Tennessee moved up 3 spots. They're number 8. Oklahoma dropped 12 spots. They're number 18.
Damn.
Arkansas dropped 10. They're 20. Couple people moved up the list, but some new people on the list. Minnesota's 21. Florida State is 23. Pittsburgh didn't really move any, and Kansas State is now your number 2015. So
Okay.
they are on the list.
So they jumped up in the rankings after beating Oklahoma.
And Oklahoma dropped 12 spots
Damn.
to number 18. Texas A&M moved up 6. Nobody really moved up. Like I said, Tennessee moved up. USC moved up 1 spot. They're 6. NC State moved up 2. Penn State moved up 3. They're 11. So yeah, I mean, we should we already in week 5 with college again. We'll talk more about that later on in the week, probably either tomorrow or Friday sometime. Um, did we go? We pretty much covered everything except the Phillies losing. Oh, preseason hockey, we starting off bad already. We didn't. We wait. Hold up. We actually won one, and then we
Oh,
lost.
yeah, well, y'all game. The Flyers won.
So, but we lost tonight though, 2-1. So, but we won one in the preseason. But regular season, we gonna stink it up again. I don't know if we go on that 10-game loser streak like we did, but yeah, this hockey season is coming back. Um, we're gonna bring Between the Lines back on. I think he said October, right?
Yeah.
Right as we're starting the playoffs for MLB, get all your games, your schedules, your breakdowns of the playoffs, so y'all don't want to miss that. Dante, what games you doing this week?
Oh yeah. What games I'm doing this week? So really, I'm not gonna do a game until Saturday. I'm gonna do a game to Saturday. So what I'm doing NC State versus I'm doing NC State versus Clemson at 7:30. I'm also gonna do. I think that I can't. I might not be able to do that Arizona State that USC game because I think that 7:30 game is gonna run right into that game. So yeah, I'm gonna just do the college NC State game, the Clemson. I'm gonna do my Texans versus the Chargers, and then I'm gonna do the Sunday night game. I'm gonna do the Sunday night football game, and I'm gonna do the Monday game as well if Robert want to collab on that one. So yeah, those are the games I will be doing on Sunday.
Okay, all right. Sixers preseason is coming up,
Yeah,
so
and Houston
Monday,
Rockets preseason coming up, and I will be
Monday,
doing that game on the preseason.
Is it Monday? I know Friday. There's games on. It's the Warriors and the Wizards, and then it's McCoby versus the Clippers. Who? There's some overseas team is
Mm-hmm.
playing the Clippers. Um, but
Matter of fact,
Saturday,
we play on the second, right? On Sunday. That's
yeah, we're
Sunday.
playing a second. Yep.
Okay, no. Matter of fact, no, I'm doing my Rockets then. I'm gonna do my Rockets on Sunday then.
Who the hell is the 36ers versus the Suns?
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna do my Rockets on Sunday then, cause my Rockets play on Sunday.
Monday I will be doing the Nets versus Sixers. Um, so I'm gonna be streaming some basketball, see what the Sixers look like. I know they're not really gonna be starting the starters like that, but just to see who makes the team and the rosters and all this.
Yeah,
Definitely the starters do need to play a little bit. Don't sit out and be like the NFL players in preseason. Don't get no burn. At least get a quarter in. Get a quarter in. Get your legs wet, and you don't gotta play no more. Just get a quarter in or two, some minutes in, just to get the feel of things with basketball.
yeah.
And you should be all right. But we are going to cut things a little bit early today. One and an hour and a half isn't bad. Um, Tune in tomorrow morning for the shenanigans. I don't know who's going to be on, but somebody's going to be on. You know, me and Coach will be on. You know, Freddie might show up. Big Time might pop in. Who knows who'll pop in? But the shenanigans, I give it to Freddie. Freddie has not been blasphemous these last 2 days. He's actually hasn't been a headache. Um, so I don't know how long that's gonna last. So, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go to seatgeek.com, put the promo code in Spotlight Sports Network, save $20 off of your first purchase. Go to Fanatics. Also, it's in the description. The Salute the Soldier jerseys are coming back out, so get your jerseys there for the Salute the Soldiers in November. That's when they start. I think October, November is usually when they start wearing them. And all your breast cancer stuff, you know, the NFL is going to be wearing pink. So support for breast cancer, and everything of that nature. And again, if y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. All the links are in the description. Be out what is going on. Appreciate you. Yeah, Doc Rivers, we don't know. Yeah, Doc Rivers needs to coach preseason too. I know they looking good. We flying. But yeah, to make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all not already subscribed. We gonna be on out of here. Coach, you got anything to say before we roll out?
Man, just another good show. I mean, we heading to episode number 30 real fast. So we gonna be hitting that milestone. So I say, man, y'all keep out on the lookout on Spotlight Sports Network. We got some big things coming for you guys. Again, we got some NBA preseason, college football coming up, playoff baseball, Between the Lines podcast is coming back. This is the good times. This is the good times coming up. So, and just another excellent show, and I'm looking forward to many more.
Yes, sir. So we gonna get on out of here for the night, and everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning, so make sure y'all come in and tune in, hang out with us. But enjoy your night, guys. We out of here.
Peace out.
I heard they want the news. Well, we got it just for you. What's your team? Who your player? Who your crew? I heard they want the news. The spotlight is on you, and if you in the hot seat, it's times two. I heard they want the news. Yeah, come tune in to the crew, but we got the hook up just like black and blue. I heard they want the news. Spotlight Sports, what it do? Hit subscribe and that like button too. I heard they want the news. I heard they want the